It's called America's Pastime, and this time we're going back in time. It's the third annual vintage baseball game, and it's coming soon to Ada Township, and it harkens us back to a time when the Tigers were actually, wait a second, they're actually really good this year too. Hey, if you love the game of baseball, listen up. Ethan Engel, he's the rec coordinator for Ada Township Parks and Rec, and he's here to tell us more about this special event. Hey, Ethan, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing real good because we're talking baseball, and
Yes.
that's my jam. So talk about how this thing all started. It's the third year.
Correct.
Why did we decide to do this?
So 3 years ago, it all started organically between Parks and Recreation Department with Ada Township, our Ada Historical Society, and a group of volunteers called the Cascada Club. And so they just wanted to create a fun community event that brought people together, showcased something different, something fun, and was really focused on, like I said, that community, but just creating connections and celebrating the history of the sport in Ada Township, which is really kind of cool, and it's grown. So year one was really good. I was not there for the first one, but I've heard fantastic stories. Year two, I was there last year. It was one of my first events with the department, and it was a fantastic turnout. We had over 450 people there, beautiful weather, and I was just impressed with the commitment level, the accuracy, the details involved by our volunteers that come out and play. And it was really fun to just watch all of this happen. So we're coming back for a third year, making it bigger and better as best we possibly can, while still staying true to the roots of the vintage style. So it's a lot of fun.
Talk about that,
Yeah.
the roots of that vintage style, because what you're selling here is nostalgia. All right,
Correct.
I mean, people that feeling of going back in time in a simpler time and slowing down and having a beautiful afternoon of baseball.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the rules were a bit different back then than they are now.
You are definitely correct. So I don't want to give everything away because we've got a nice pamphlet that we'll have with some rule changes, but some of the highlights that really got to me, and I'm a sports guy, I love it. One of the ones was they get a bounce. So fly ball out to the outfield, they get one bounce to try and catch it, and then they're called out.
And so they're still out even if they catch it off the bounce.
Correct.
That doesn't happen in today's game.
No, it's the normal like, oh, fly ball to the shortstop, he's got to catch in the air. No, it was one of those. It took me a second, like, wait, oh, that's really cool.
Okay.
To see that happen. Some of the other rules that they should have in play, it's all underhand pitch, so kind of like your fast pitch softball, but a much slower speed. Then also one of my favorite parts is I'm a referee, I'm an umpire, I've done that for years. Is if there's a close call at either first or third base.
Okay.
The umpire will go to the crowd and pull the crowd. So if you come and you're on one of the baselines, be prepared to be asked and pay attention. And they did it 2 or 3 times last year. And it was such a different change, but it was a really cool way to engage the audience. So you are right there living it, watching these guys play. But, we have our umpire critiques. Now you get to help him.
You're interacting.
You're on his team at that point trying to figure this out.
You are the video review.
Correct. You don't get to do this. He'll come talk to you at that point.
That's amazing.
So it was really cool to watch, and these guys they go into so much detail and take it so seriously, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun to watch, and we have the 7th inning stretch. We brought out a choir to help us sing the national anthem. We have a local concession group there, so it was a lot of fun to really engage in, and this year we're doing more.
Tell me there are somewhere there's a hot dog, or maybe there's popcorn, or something nearby.
So yes, we will have a concession stand on site that goes to a local wrestling club.
Perfect.
One of the dads of the group is they kind of coordinate that, so all the proceeds go there. We also have the ability to give back to the Ada Historical Society as well too. So my department's there to help support and get everything going. After that, we really let the Historical Society and the volunteers be the guys for this, and it's awesome. But the concession stands, they've had hot dogs, drinks. Last year they tried to get the old style root beer going, but they just couldn't quite make that work. They're trying to bring that back this year. This year as well, they are bringing out Cracker Jacks.
Oh my goodness.
So they have the Cracker Jacks, they've got those coming in, so we're really excited. And it all just goes towards community and good causes to just create, break down those barriers, break down those walls, and have a lot of fun on what we're hoping is going to be a fantastic Saturday evening.
So now I've got the song in my head, right?
Buy me some
Peanuts and Cracker Jack.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we want, though. That's where your mindset should be for this event.
Yes.
Ethan, I cannot wait. We encourage you to check it out yourself. A week from tomorrow, it's May 10th, third annual vintage baseball game at Ada Park. It's going to be a great time. You want to follow along on Facebook to get more information. Just search Vintage Baseball Game. We'll be right back.